What is going on, my Patriots? How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. So tonight, it brings me of heavy hearts to talk about one of the most influential human beings of our time uh, on the YouTube manosphere space. Kevin Samuels has allegedly passed away at the age of 56 at cardiac arrest. It was trending all day, but it was not confirmed until recently when I was on Gen Z stream. Shout out to Gen Z. Hopefully we'll do something tomorrow on the stream. We had Melanie King, which is a good friend of Kevin Samuels, and she confirmed that Kevin had passed away with reliable sources. What is being said, as far as we know, sometime this morning, Kevin, gentleman that fits Kevin description in the Buckhead community, was found unresponsive. And by the time they got the young man to the hospital, he did not make it. They said, now there has been this one lady I cannot stand, some kind of, what her name is. I think her name, she called herself the Hoss, the Hose, or whatever she called herself. Just a nasty broad. She had a actual person on there who was named Glennis. I forgot her last name. I think her last name is Glennis. But anyway, it goes. She showing the hell violated a lot of HIPAA laws. Talked about that she was one of the nurses at one of the at the hospital. I want to say, I forgot what hospital it is in Atlanta, but she is a nurse up there. People looked her up at LinkedIn on the stream, and she showed violate the hell out of HIPAA laws. Whoever is handling Kevin's estate, his family, please sue this woman, okay? Because she had no business releasing that kind of information. She was not his press people or anything like that, but she swears out that she was on the scene, that the circumstances may be suspicious, and that the police got to call it first. I mean, she was just breaking all type of HIPAA laws. But either way it goes, she said it, and then after that, Melanie King, who is a good longtime friend of Kevin's, uh, who's done stuff with Kevin, collaborated trying to help women, especially women of color, uh, also confirmed it too. So I'm going to read to you about what's going on here right quick. But before I get to that, give me one moment to pull this up. I'm back, guys. So I'm gonna read this on the side here while this is still there. Which News One, I hate that channel because it is such a uh 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 oh such a liberal paper. They so pro women that they basically call Kevin Samuel a misogynist, but I'm gonna leave that alone. But anyway, self-proclaimed relationship guru and image consultant, who's better known for his real commentary, what they should have put. And I'm not saying misogynist because I never felt that way he felt about black women in particular, has reportedly died. However, the reports of Kevin Samuel's death that flooded social media timelines everywhere offered no immediate verification that the 56-year-old died, as his faithful followers demanded proof. As a result, Samuel's name became a top trending topic on Twitter on Thursday afternoon as people um, tried to sort out the facts. Now, there was a lot of disrespectful things they said about Kevin Samuels. A lot of these women that couldn't handle the truth was quick to say that they glad he died. It's just disgusting, man. The Instagram account for Plug Talk claimed Samuels died from cardiac arrest, but the post offered no verification of its report. Other Instagram accounts quickly latched on to the same narrative without offering any confirmation. It appears the reports of Samuel's death originate from a single social media post in which there are claims he died Thursday morning. Kevin Samuels allegedly died of cardiac arrest this morning, all them Red Bulls. And, people asking, didn't he pass away? Then that was this one girl that said, yeah, he did this morning. My husband was one of the officers who secured the building he stayed in. The Grady Hospital, and that's where this Glennis lady works at. Grady Hospital, that's what it was. I'm sorry. The reaction of Kevin Samuels' alleged death have teetered between gleeful exuberance from women who have taken offense to his slanderous misogynoir and caution from those who wanted to know more. Talking about Kevin Samuels, this woman named Mr. Scrooged at Hoodwitched. That's what they are, witches that act like this. Kevin Samuels made a career off of bashing women and upholding oppressive gender standards, and y'all want us to take the high road when he find out he passed away. Samuel's Instagram account included a video he posted Wednesday afternoon in which he discusses modern women and mused whether they are a party of one. That was the most recent social media activity from Samuels, as his Facebook hasn't been updated since at least Tuesday. His final tweet was posted in April, but the post linked back to his Instagram. The last video he posted to his YouTube channel was about the aforementioned bothering women, and it went live at the same time as the Instagram post on Wednesday. Samuels has built quite the following through the way he addresses black women. His image consulting agency works with men who want to upgrade on their appearances, according to his website. He was recently in the news for all the wrong reasons for describing women who are at least 35 years old and unmarried as leftover women. And then there's another one raised on Twitter, right as Ray. I don't believe Kevin Samuels is dead, for the record, but me not feeling bad if he is doesn't mean I'm celebrating it. He went out of his way to be cruel and are not required to mourn virtues he didn't show. And asking black women of all people to show tact is audacious. If you have made it to 35 and you are unmarried, you are a leftover woman. Sammy said on his podcast last month, you are what is left. Men know that there is likely something wrong with you, whether you want to hear it or not. I'm going to go there with you. I'm telling you the truth that you don't want to hear. Men know that there is likely something wrong with you, that you cannot be an adjustable 6 or higher. Something is wrong with you. That's when men automatically come with it. And here's the thing. When you were between the ages of 22 and 25, you didn't want to settle. You were trying to get the CEO, the pilot, the investment banker. You wanted to try to get flowed out. He continued. Here's what's going to happen. If you're a woman 35 plus and you want a man that's on that same lifestyle level, you're going to have to share him. Samuels then asked some woman, what do you think about sharing a man? To which she responded, I'm okay with that, because if they're going to mess around with other females, I'm going to do what I want to do too. Samuels predictably responded, no, that's not how that works. You share your man and sit your ass down. Now, we're going to talk about this. We got 21 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming in tonight. Really appreciate it. So we're going to talk about this right quick. Kevin Samuels, to me, was really trying to save black women in the community. You know, we had a major problem in the black community as we know it with black women. Um, 9 times out of 10, it's because we ourselves don't want to admit that we have accountability issues. Now, what he said about girls 22 through 25, instead of focusing on it was Elliot, it was Melody King, she's confirmed it. Instead of sitting up here and trying to start out with an IKEA home, like he would always say, you know, starting from the bottom with your man at 22 through 25, building a family, building a legacy like women used to do back in the day. Today's modern women don't want that. When he said they want to get flown out, he's right. They want to get flown out. They want to get their back blown out. And then by the time they do get 35 and 40 years of age, they're talking about, now I want a high value man. Okay, let's say they get lucky and get one of those. Okay, you get that high value man. He's right. You're going to have to share him, because he's not going to sit here and hear you talking about he can go out here and do his thing as long as you doing your thing. He going to look at it as, if I'm footing the bill, if I'm providing you a nice lifestyle, then for respect to me, you should hold it down the fort while I'm doing that. Now, do I agree on that? No, I really don't. I feel like that if you have an open marriage, everybody should be involved. But I do know a lot of guys that got money that think like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how they think. That's just how high value dudes think. And a lot of women don't want to admit that that's how these rich dudes think. Because they know the day and hour they have to admit that. That means the day and hour they got to humble themselves. That's why a lot of these modern women get into their feelings and turn around when they are 35 and 40 years old, go for the younger guy, the one they have to take care of. Because they know to get that big dog they really want, they got to do a lot of sacrifices on their feelings. And he just told the truth about things like that. He just made it real. Okay, when he talked about women were bigger, I don't agree on that either. I like BBWs. I love bigger women. My wife's a big woman. But he told a lot of these BBWs that trying to act cute and shit, that got all these tattoos and all the place everywhere and stuff, and talking about I want this dude that's $1 million man and he gonna spoil me and this, that, and the third. Here's the thing, and he said the truth and he didn't lie about it. Those men are not looking for you. They're not. Those type of guys are looking for a certain particular type of woman. They're looking for a woman that gonna meet their mold. You get what I'm saying? There's an old saying that my great grandmother always told me: when you got the money, why settle for economic car when you can afford luxury? And these dudes like to afford luxury. That's why they love these Instagram looking like models. That's why they love find these rich supermodels out that's real young, 22, 23, 24, 25, that's, you know what I'm saying, while they're in their 40s and their 50s. That's why they go and marry these girls, because these girls can mold them to do what they want them to do. You can't mold no older woman like that. Everybody knows that. I mean, it's just facts. He just stated facts. And unfortunately, especially to black women, he also stated to them that if you had a good husband or you got a shot at having a good man, okay, so what if he don't make $100,000 a year? If the guy is providing you protection and he's providing, he's a valid resource with all his peers. That means they can use him as a reliable resource to get things done, especially if he's a blue-collar guy. Then who gives a rat's ass if he don't make $250,000 a year? If he's working, if he's productive, then you need to stick by him. Especially if you're in a situation where you got multiple baby daddies and your day in the sun has collapsed. That's all he was saying. The man was just saying the truth. Thank you, Dr. Smith, on Dr. Smith X. That's all he was doing. Just telling the truth. But we live in a society today, you cannot tell the truth. People want lies. I'm being honest. Especially today's modern women. Because you know why? Because we started this shit since the early 2000s, in the late 90s. We've been lying our ass off to women just because. Get in their pants, to get them to do this, to get them to do that. And because of the lies, we have created a monster with modern women. That's why you see so many modern women out here at 35 plus with multiple kids, depressed, because they in their mind feel like they don't have options. They got options. They just don't like the options they got. They don't want the good blue-collar dude that makes less than them. Yeah, it has, Jim. You're right. So that's why so many women are into this predicament now, especially black women. The most to go into college, most enrolled. Every time you turn around, you hear black sister, I'm independent, I'm enrolled in college, and I'm a single mama, and never finished the motherfucker. Or if they finished it, they never go and pursue the goal that they majored in. And then they bitter, then they upset, and then they tell younger girls that all men out here ain't shit. Y'all heard it, y'all seen it. You know I'm not lying. But then get in their feelings when black men date outside their race or black men marry outside their race and all this stuff. Then all of a sudden, they're the problem. Have you looked in the mirror at yourself? Be humble. That's all Kevin Samuels was saying. Know your position. Know your options and know your role. If you want to be a boss queen, guess what? Play the position of being a boss queen. If you a boss queen, then don't be coming up here talking about you want a high valued man. You the high value. So you go up here and you find someone that you can control. Oh, you don't want that? And guess what? You got to learn to cut off the control switch, okay, and proceed on. Anyway, I can talk about this for hours, but I just want to say once again, rest in peace to Mr. Samuels. He was a real one. He talked about a lot of stuff. He gave us a lot of good commentary. I'm not going to share none of his videos or any of his favorite clips because that's not what I want to do, because he was real big about nobody touching his content, and I'm going to respect the man even in death. But if you want to, go to his channel, say rest in peace. Look at some of his clips because they're going to be timeless. They're definitely going to offer a lot of wise offerings, especially for young men and women out there. Also, too, guys, follow me as well. Please like and share and subscribe. Get in the comment section. Tell me some of the stuff that you remember about Kevin Samuels, whether it was good or bad. And also, who do you think is going to take the mantle of the manosphere and keep it into the realm that it's at right now, that was being promoted by Kevin Samuels? Do you think there'll be another Kevin Samuels imitator? Do you think that it's not going to be any more Kevin Samuels type of material out here anymore in the space? I mean, tell me what you guys think is going to happen now to the movement. I hope and pray that I continue that movement as well. But please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all know what it is. I love y'all. I'm out.